Crazy frog. Crazy frog.
Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Downtown, Paphos, on a truly spectacular day indeed. Feast your eyes and digest. That is the beauty and the spectacality of the blue Mediterranean Sea. We're going to go and storm the Paphos Harbour, talk to some of the superstars, and talking about superstars, look who I've brought with me, the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course her name is Miss Archin Gracivia Labu.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again.
Shall we go and have a word with Mr. Yanis, the sexiest, the hairiest man in downtown Paphos, and he's waiting to greet you, and he's waiting to have a good rummage in your pockets and see if he can tempt you into one of his sea cruises. There he is, the superstar known as Mr. Yanis, probably the nicest guy in the downtown Paphos Harbour area. We're going to have a look and see if he's got any money in there. Have you got any money in there? Got any money? Got some chewing gums. Is that a gold Rolex watch down there as well?
I have some condoms, you know?
Right, that's it, we're off. See you, Mr. Yanis. If you want to go on a boat trip, go and see Mr. Yanis, that's it. You can find him on Viber, you can find him on WhatsApp, but unfortunately, sometimes he goes down a route that we don't want to go. Receive you the booth?
Yanis, as usual, is very
always playful.
Joking man.
He is
Joking man. It doesn't mean that he means something that he says, but he's a joking, mocking man who makes our moods to go up.
He does. He always will make you smile. He'll always make you laugh. And he is sincere when he offers you a coffee or an ice cream. He's not actually trying to, get his way into your pocket. Well, he probably is, but he means it in the nicest possible way. The Ocean Vision, that's the biggest boy in the harbour area, the big boats. And of course, if your name is Lady Julie Nash, perhaps if you come back a little bit later, you never know, you might find us walking around on that boat. Now, there's a Volkswagen Beetle driving around, and it's the advertising the Paphos Water Park, as you can see. There it is, all wrapped in green, and that is the Paphos Aphrodite's Water Park, and they're doing a bit of advertising as they drive around, and that is out along the, well, basically on the hotel's road. If you keep going and if you get to the Athena Beach Hotel on the main road, Passidonis Avenue, which is the hotel's road as I call it, and if you take then a left into the wilderness, you'll see it just over yonder. And well, everyone says it's a good place to go and a great place for a day out, that's for sure. Anyway, back to the Ocean Vision. That is the big boy in the Paphos Sea Cruises' arsenal. They've got one or two boats in their group, that's for sure. You never know, we might get to go and have a bit of a walk around on that boat. Here's one of our partners in crime here. What does he do? Well, he promotes the Super Jumbo Glass Bottom Boat Cruise. There it is. And that's 90 minutes of action-packed fun. If you're an adult, it's 15 euros. If you're a child, it's only 5 euros. And you get to see the shipwreck, you get to see some turtles swim, and you get to go for a dip in the blue Mediterranean Sea. Also on top of that, they promote the Blue Lagoon Safari, Jeep Safari, and it takes you on a special trip out through the Okeanos, the Blue Lagoon, and the Troodos Mountains. That's one of the stars. Yes. Good? Nope. He's telling us to move on. Sometimes he likes us and sometimes he doesn't he, Gracivia?
It all depends on their mood.
On his mood.
Actually, mood man, I call him,
yes.
And always will.
He's actually quite a nice guy, but sometimes he's in a bad mood, isn't he?
Well,
very grumpy
depends
indeed.
on his own private life.
Yes, it does. So, we have arrived at the harbour entrance. How do we know? Because there's the sexiest girl in the harbour. Her name is Roxanne. She's in charge of promoting the Paphos Sea Cruises. And as we keep mentioning, the big boy in the arsenal is the Ocean Vision. So there she is, the sexiest girl in downtown Paphos, Miss Roxanne. Doing well? Good. We'll see her on the way back, and we'll see if we can twist her arm and see if we can get ourselves onto that boat. Paphos Harbour at its very best. Look at that. Look at that cuisine being delivered to this table now. This is the King's Restaurant, the first restaurant. It's on the left, it's on the right, and it is a very good restaurant indeed. And as you can see, the harbour is still being refurbished as we speak. Let's have a quick look at what they're doing. As you can see, there they are. They are overlaying the scruffy concrete with the new concrete. So they're busily working around you, me and the restaurants, and they're going to make it absolutely spectacular. This is Theo's restaurant, and unfortunately they're doing a little bit of suffering today. But of course by tomorrow they'll be operational. Then they'll move on to King's restaurant, which is one of the superstars there. So if you're looking for a great place to come and eat, King's restaurant, Theo's restaurant, the Pelican restaurant, the Girolamo restaurant, and of course still at the castle, and by no means least on the very end we have Stevie's, which makes great food. Does a good steak sandwich. There we are. That's how it starts, by the way. Raw concrete in a bay, and then they put on the textured stone, and then they brush in the grit, as you can see the man is doing there, and the finish is going to look absolutely spectacular and should last us for quite a few years and keep going. There's Major Tom. We're going to go and accost him later because I'm pretty sure he's got some money with my name on it. Receive the booth.
You know, I understand this all what they do, these boys, is a very difficult thing, especially when there's still people around and they have to be very quick and do the quality job, and of course not to bring so much inconvenience into the lives of this restaurant.
They do indeed. We're outside the Pelican restaurant. The Pelican restaurant is the oldest restaurant. It's the most famous restaurant and probably the greatest restaurant. The star outside inviting you in, that is a Georgian national and now resident of Cyprus. His name is Demetrius, and he is a superstar amongst superstars, and it is a very good restaurant indeed. And if you see Santa Claus around, there he is. His name is Mr. George, and he'll be hiding around here somewhere. But there is a man over there. His face has just lit up. He was very disappointed yesterday. The only man. The most handsome man in the downtown Paphos Harbour area. How are you doing?
I'm okay, guys.
Are you happy to be back on camera?
Of course,
yes.
Always happy, always happy.
He was very upset yesterday that we didn't make a film in the harbour, weren't you? Very
If you
upset.
need anything in Cyprus, Paphos,
You're the
come
man.
straight to, yes.
Come straight to you.
me, yeah.
Where does he operate out of?
Yes.
He operates out of the Bistro Girolamo, which is possibly the best restaurant bar in downtown Paphos. There's its rear house, and they've got a great menu. It's a very diverse and a very mixed menu. And there's one of the cooks in the background, Miss Nellie. Can you see her? There we are. So, and there's the boss himself sitting over there. Great place. And there is another boss, Mr. Marius. How you doing? You doing well? You busy?
Hello.
Are you busy?
We are very well, yeah.
Yes?
Easy all the time.
Good to see Theo's has been closed down for the day. We'll see you on the way back.
Yes.
Give us a table.
Okay.
Give us a table. So, superstar amongst superstars, Mr. Emmanuel. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Lovely. The next one on the block is Sail at the Castle. And one or two people may have noticed they are putting a new canopy across the top of these bars and these restaurants. But as they say in Cyprus, it's a little bit cigar, which basically means slowly. Am I right, Chrissy?
Yeah, of course, if you understand this island, it's a slow down, relaxing, quite well atmospheric country.
What you're saying is that we all like to chill out and not do a lot. Exactly. We don't like to work too hard, not in downtown Paphos, that's for sure. It's a holiday resort. All we're supposed to do is lounge around.
When they see the tourists allowed to do it because they're spending their own money. But when the workers who have to work see the tourists, they start to relax with them.
We do indeed. So I'm just going to go and take a pew and relax on this wall. No, we've got to keep going, because believe it or not, we are working. Yes, sir. What's your name?
I've been watching you, Martin. I've been watching you for the past couple of weeks, mate, before I came out.
Superstar.
Yeah,
Where are you from?
Derby.
Derby.
Yeah.
There we are. Is your good lady with you?
She's over there in the corner.
Let's go and hunt her down. She's hiding over there. Let's go and have a word with her. Let's go and say hello to the lady from Derbyshire. There we are. She's all shy. What's your name? Katie. Pleased to meet you, Katie. Are you having a good holiday? Yes? You've got the best seat in the house.
Nice to see you again.
And again. Yes, us? You all right?
How are you?
Are you busy today?
No.
Where's Henry Ulala today?
I only see customers.
Only customers. You should go and take it
I
easy.
am from Pakistan.
We know. What's your name?
My name is Heather.
How do you say it?
In Pakistani language.
No, how do you say your name? Yeah, say it.
Heather.
Heather.
Yeah.
Heather. Good to meet you, Heather. And we'll see you again and again. We'll give you the card in a minute and we'll get you to subscribe.
Thank you.
Then you'll be very sorry.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
Thanks very much. Thank you very much.
No problem.
We're going to finish. We'll come back and we'll have a chat. You have a great day. But you've got the best seat in the house. And if you've been watching the videos, somewhere over there is an umbrella. Somewhere.
I've been bitten by the pelican.
He's already been bitten by the pelican. There we are. The pelican is feeling a bit peckish. is what the Pelican has been. We'll see you on the way out. Thanks very much. Hold on a minute. We may have a card to give to this young man right now. Let's have a quick look and see what we can find. There we are, Krasivi. You go and give him that young man. There he is. There you go, Hedda. Doesn't matter about that. That's the YouTube channel. Go and have a look.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. See you later, Hedda. Absolute superstar amongst superstar. He is a new guy on the block, so of course we're going to include him into the channel. He seems like a really, really nice guy, as most people in the downtown Paphos Harbour are. There's not many people Mona Lising around. That's a new addition, isn't it? The Mona Lisa. Now, it's not quite as beautiful as the picture, although to be honest, the picture's not that nice. Talking about that, talking about beauty, there's a beauty.
I do remember when one day you call some boat that it's your boat. All the time you were doing it.
Don't let the secret out.
One girl, little girl, she come out from the boat. She said, "No, it's not your boat. It's my father's boat." And I nearly said to this little girl, but then I thought, Marika, think about it, how you can.
So what were you going to say to her?
And I was going to say, but here's your father.
So that was a multi-million euro boat that was parked in the harbour. And I remember a lady all the way from up in Scotland that came down here with a husband and a daughter and a son, and she was convinced that I had a boat. I do have a boat, but it's not that big a boat. Hold on a minute. I've spotted the superstar. And we cannot leave the Paphos Harbour area unless we say hello to that man, because that is the most famous man in the Paphos Harbour.
My jacket.
Mr. Oh, Lala.
Nice to see you.
How we doing? Ooh, la 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 la.
Busy all days, like everybody in the whole Paphos come to the harbour.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Summer's here. Get used to it. Summertime is here.
He was really, really busy. I was like,
And he's becoming more and more popular, by the way.
He is.
Our Mr.
La,
he's in
la,
Paphos
la.
for 10 years.
He's a star. Thanks, Mr. Henry. Absolute superstar. He really, really is a superstar. Please, if you are in the Paphos Harbour area, come down and greet these people. These people work very, very hard indeed to make your holiday that little bit special. They all want to have a laugh. They all want to have a joke. And remember, a lot of them work from 9 o'clock in the morning until when you go home, which can be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. The season is quite long in Cyprus as well, by the way. It's not that sort of season, and they don't get paid that well. So please, please tip very, very well. But please, please do not encourage them to take the tip themselves, because that's a no-no. The tip is communal, okay? It's cost people their jobs in the past, so please, please make sure you don't pop it in their pocket. That's not good. Receiver the booth.
Mr. Ulala was saying that it was 17 people sitting, table of 17 people sitting over there, and they all said to him, "Oh, we know, because we know you. That's because you're very famous." And he was very proud, sort of proud, yeah. It's nice. It's nice to be recognizable for everyone. If you're only the open person and communicative person like we are, please come across, say hello, and we will always be glad and happy to see you. And now I would like to say you many, many thanks for watching. Many, many thanks for your time, for your love, for your replies, for your kindness replies. And we're loving you and kissing you from the bottom of our two hearts. And please, don't forget to come and see another of our madnesses. Yes, Mr. Richie.
Especially for Lord Richie. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click the subscribe, perhaps come back for a little bit more of our madness. I'll leave you to feast your eyes on the newly improved downtown Paphos Harbour. Slowly but surely the concrete floor is coming to fruition, along with all the canopies. The life is back, the fun and games are back. And if you want to join us on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, you can either buy us a coffee as a thank you, or you can even join us as a superstar member. And we'd like to say a big, big shout out to our latest member. And of course, his name is Michael Crompton. And we look forward to seeing you very, very soon, Mr. Michael. And we will buy you a coffee or two. The superstars are performing, and Paphos Harbour is looking absolutely spectacular. One final goodbye from the Grasivi Ala booth.
Kissing you from the bottom of our two hearts.
Thanks for watching, and of course we will see you again very, very soon indeed.